And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at Pug You, which is obviously a game for children, or not. This is a party game in which you are going to try to be as mean to each other as you possibly can, because we most definitely need more of that in society. And at the same time, it's trying to tell us how bad pugs are. Not like pugs are stupid, they cause, crime. No, like we shouldn't breed pugs. Pugs, have problems and they have to go to the vet more than others, so you should think twice about getting a pug. Okay, that's kind of a serious theme. Pug You apparently is the way to get that point across. I think. Whatever. Let's take a look at this game. Everyone is dealt a pile of Pug You cards. We're going to say various things. You'll see them shortly. One person's the active player. Each person offers the active player a card. And you say things like, pick mine, it's not so bad. Pick mine, it's great. I don't know actually why you're trying to get the person to pick your card. Whatever. You don't get a point if they pick your... whatever. So pick this one. It's stupid. That's probably correct. So they pick this one and they turn it over. Oh, this is a great one. Who's most likely to call the local suicide crisis line? Well, then me being a jerk, take these two turd cards, because why not? And I put that in front of the two people who I think meets this card. Everyone else then is going to vote on that. How are they going to vote? By pointing fingers? No. You're going to basically put a card in front of that person, and the amount of poops at the top of that card is your number of votes. The winner gets this card, which they then have to read out loud because it says, your life is meaningless. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's look at a few more. Who'd be your last pick for your team during physical education? Because you're a burden. Who would be most likely to join a weird cult? Because you're a cultist. Who do you think envies you the most? Because you're jealous. Who has the most embarrassing pics on their phone? Because of your naked selfies. Who's closest to who apes from an evolutionary point of view? Who is the most illiterate? Who gave you the worst first impression? Who do you still think sleeps with plush toys? Who's more dramatic than a Mexican soap opera? Who's the tackiest? Who's the most manipulative? Who looks like they have the most trouble with their digestive system? Who has committed the most crimes? Who would have the most useless? Who should shower more often? And then there's, the red ones are the meanest ones. Who do you trust the least? Who needs to shut up more? Who's the least interesting? Who has or would get the most tasteless tattoo? If you're a baby, who would make you cry? By the way, these are giving you points here at the bottom that you don't really want, right? Whoever has the most of these points is going to lose. There's actually a few positive ones, like who's the sexiest, that the game actually encourages you to not play with those, but they put them in there for whatever reason. And I can't actually even show you all the cards that are in this game. It also comes with some blank cards, which you can write your own crass things on them. And, you're going to just play until someone throws the game out the window, throws another player out the window, or you all agree to play an actual game. I don't get it. This game is supposed to be a game that's saying pugs are not the best dog on earth, but this is all about artwork. And really, that's what it is. This game, the one good thing about the game is there's a lot of cute little pug artwork in it. But, that's about the only good thing. I mean, the cards are fine, I guess. Yeah, whatever. What? Huh? What? Okay, so beyond the obvious stupid title of this, it does have cute artwork. Maybe I should have given it a 2. But the gameplay is just... Forget the meanness part. We'll get to that in a second. But the gameplay is just awful. It's, here, pick my card. What does it matter if they pick your card or not? Why am I trying to persuade them to pick my card? Why do they care what card they pick? They're like, oh no, I might have to answer an embarrassing question. You're playing Pug You. I mean, you already crossed that line. And That's just a whole stupid part of the game that shouldn't even exist. So then you get past that point. Then you have to put these cards in front of people. Then they vote with cards from their hands, which are just like random amounts of poo. What? I have a lot of 4s in my hand, so I can vote better than you can. And that matters because, I don't know, just a random rule. But the meanness of this game. Now, I played a mean game. I played True Colors before. And True Colors I find to be a fascinating game, but I say it's mean. You know, in True Colors, but I'm sorry, the meanest stuff in True Colors isn't even close to some of the stuff in here. This stuff, did you see that first card? Like, who would be most to call a suicide hotline? Is that even funny? I know, maybe someone's watching, it's like, Vasel has no sense of humor. Well, if you think that's funny, then yeah, I have no sense of humor. And then people have to read out like negative stuff about themselves. Look, I'm self-deprecating. I like to make fun of myself. I'm definitely on board with that. I think making fun of me is funny. I make fun of my friends. We have a good time back and forth. But I have really good friends who I say all kinds of funny stuff to, and some of the stuff in here I would never say to them. And there's nothing in here that's really R-rated. But it's vile almost. What is the point of this game? When you leave the table after playing this game, is everybody gonna, did something good happen? Is there like a net positive at the table? Will everyone leave feeling better about themselves? And that's my concern. You know, I'm not someone, I don't play crude party games. I know there's a big market for them now. I don't play them for the most part. But I know a lot of people do, and a lot of people get fun out of them. You know, haha, look at the words we said or whatever. But those games, regardless of whether you like vulgar games or not, I don't think that they don't always make the players feel bad about themselves. This one does. This one is just, there's take-that games where you can hit each other and it's fun. But now here I'm talking about you in real life. And I'm saying, you know, you deserve to die. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm just not. And then you mix that with the cute pug artwork and a really dumb game on top of it. And yeah, I cannot recommend this one at all. Probably shouldn't have wasted time reviewing it. Dice Tower Judgment.